Perceptive readers, you place somebody in a position or job. It is more than reasonable. No, it's actually more than right to give them the tools and the resources for the job. Do you not agree? Welcome to this Pop Books Update moment. This is also a Touchstone number 5 moment. Think about it. Persons may want different. I was watching something the other day where persons may want certain positions, certain fame, certain, notoriety and things like that at times. However, do you want a position or a title that really has no weight behind it at all? Otherwise, it would just be there, for show. Otherwise, you will be there just as a figurehead. How do you know that? If you really do not have the tools or the resources, and I'm really emphasizing the monetary currency side of things, to actually carry out your role, depending on how important the job is, to the best of your responsibility. To the best of your ability. If I should really emphasize that. And so, for some people, I'll tell you what this one interview discussion was going into, because persons were saying, do you want to be famous, or do you want to be rich as far as enough to take care of important matters to you? And it was emphasized family, people you love, and things of that nature. Otherwise, again, if you may have a title that look like, hey, you should be well paid or what have you, but you don't, then again, it is not really serious. It's not worth the paper that it's even placed on if someone says you have this position or that. There was, in times past, we used to call that setting someone up to fail already. So it's like, we're going to give you this title, this role, and you don't even get a dime to carry out what is really needed for the role. Does this make sense to you, perceptive readers? I know it do. And see, I've always been about, over the years again, it's fine. I've seen many times where things just look great on paper, but again, the spirit of still what was going on in reality was not matching still, even with the numbers and the facts. See, not saying that the numbers, weren't factual in that way, but the point is, how did the numbers come about? Normally when people look at numbers, they're looking at it as a measurement of progress, a measurement of accomplishment. But to use like one illustration heard from a great prophet, he once gave an illustration about a big net, a big drag net, where it poured in all these fish. However, the unsuitable ones had to be taken out of it, So in that case, if you would have weighted on the scale at first, if you would have counted all the fish just on the surface at first, it may have been a huge amount of numbers that look like progress. And yes, of course, there's some progress, but then when you go through and weed out the unsuitable ones that's not good for eating or what have you, then what do they have left, So the whole point is this. There are some roles that you can carry out, if I can use the form of decorum of dress, so to speak. And you can wear a t-shirt, you can be totally relaxed. And then there are some roles in carrying out responsibilities that once you take full control or hold of it and understand what is entailed, as one person said, y'all gonna make me put my suit back on, aren't you? To show that the person respects and dignify whatever that role truly is. especially if it's just not in, once again, title only, you see, just as something to look good on paper only. Does all this make sense to you, perceptive readers? I know it does. Anyway, I want you to have a very nice morning and have just a wonderful weekend, you see. There will be posting. Yes, we're in the March now, the beginning of March. And there will be some type of posting, again, each day, whether a video is uploaded somewhere or what have you, at least for the month of March. And I'll try to make it easier for you to know at least where certain things are at, just by making sure the posting goes to my minds, to Tumblr, and of course the main website, popbooks.com, you see, so that you can know that. And I know some of you got them saved in different favorites or what have you, but at least you'll be aware. And like I said, I'll try to not only post them each day, which I think I can do that, but the times, I know sometimes I schedule things to post and they actually miss the schedule. So I just thought I'd let you know. That has happened way more times than I can even think about, you see, over the years. So that's why I normally have to go back through if I schedule something while I'm doing a busy time, and when I'm able to, come right back to what we were just talking about, or as far as making sure it went off at that scheduled time. It may be a few hours later or what have you, where I still, go ahead and click and say, okay, I'll upload it. So I just wanted to let you know, for the month of March, I'll try to have something for you, every day, one way, or the other, whether it's a little tidbit, a thought, whether it's a video or what have you. So you just have a very wonderful day, and you take care of yourself.